Good evening, friends. Today I'll come with the next law, the law of credential. What do you mean by the law of credential? Basically, the law of credential is the byline or something which will be achievable by that particular brand. That is called the law of credential. This is one of the law of the 22 immutable laws of branding. Friend, as you know that Coca-Cola is one of the company. They have given the credential to their brand is the real things, right? And whenever they are putting their advertising in any brochure, anywhere in the banner or everywhere, they put the byline that the real things. Coca-Cola brings the real things, right? So in the mind of customer, the real things means Coca-Cola, right? And nowadays, if you see in the market, there are the many brands are available, and these brands come up with the many of the bylines and the credential that is called, and they are claiming also we are like that, and we are claiming, and we are having that kind of quality. So, friends, customer is one of the person who is buying the brand. He will always think that does this brand is having that kind of quality or the people are just claiming. So many of the customer is not looking at this. They look for the brand which is the oldest brand and having the good quality brand, right? So perception will be mapping by the quality, right? Friend, as you know that the Polaroid is one of the thing. They come up with the instant photography, but they are not able to stretch, right? So they failed miserably. But the Kodak, they have made extend or they are stretched, but they also again the failed because of the many things new has come up, right? So credential should be like that. Whenever there will be the stretch or expansion or extendable thing or new updation is there, that should be there in the that particular brand. Otherwise, the credential will never be useful, and the credential the people will not think or they will not buy that particular brand. Now, friends, I will give the example of the beer industry, right? They claim that the leading beer, they will the most powerful beer, the most qualitative beer, the Japanese beer, German beer, French beer, like of this, the leading German beer, right? This kind of a credential they are used, but customer never think or they feel that does this brand is having that kind of any kind the real brand, right? Smoothness in the brand. So people feel and they act accordingly and they buy the brands, right? Now I will give an example, friends. You as a customer went to the market and you saw the old hotel, right? And there are the many people are in the queue and waiting for the food, right? And to the for the table. Because many of the customer will wait over there, but there is one of the hotel which is nearby that particular restaurant which is fully empty and newly open. You will think where should we go inside or we should not. So many of the customer think that wait is good instead of going to the new place, right? So credentials should be there in that particular, and that should be in the mind of the customer, right? So credential is very important law, the law of credential. Thank you, friends. We'll meet tomorrow with the new law. Until unless, is Suryakant signing out.